It is not normal, but it's now trendy for melanin-dominant human celebrities to date and marry across racial demarcations and lines. People of African ancestry, especially in the Western world, were introduced to sports through slavery and plantation life. Perhaps we are still under the influence and power and direct control of this system, and we are falling into the cultural genocide trap. Let us look at this issue using Ipet Isutu Imbizo Cosmos East West Papyri Volume 9, number 92, Melanin Dominant Negration Entertainment Sports, having a mental health cultural misorientation plus nosology, under the title Shocking Cultural Black Celebrity Trends. Do you want to be a celebrity? Do you enjoy celebrity gossip? What do you benefit from celebrities? Who creates these celebrities? Remember, the whole world, there are only 6 corporations that own all the media and control what you read and what you hear. What have black celebrities achieved for us other than negative influences? What else? What we need to understand is that our culture involves our customs, our traditions, our beliefs, our values and arts as a people, taken as a whole, coming from times and periods that predates all other races except our own melanin-dominant race. You may think perhaps that you are free from the negative influence of celebrities, but you must know for sure, since celebrities exude an energy in the form of a spiritual effulgence, the term celebrity implies that they directly influence you subconsciously, if you are not smart with your brain, because even the word celebrity itself has the tendency to show that it is a ceremony and you are involved with an individual or an idol. That's why they call celebrities idols. A ceremony, we know, is a unified ritualistic event with a purpose, usually consisting of a number of artistic components performed on a special occasion. World Cup, that's a ceremony. That's how and that's why we idolize and admire celebrities, because of this psychological and spiritual component. You never hear of the spiritual component anywhere. There is a subconscious desire in the human mind to idolize anything that seems better, greater, richer, and well-known or powerful. This is why the idol Jesus is worshipped and the Kaaba is visited. There is a tendency to worship anything that seems glamorous, fascinating, or powerful. The rich, the famous, musicians, sports stars, look, stars. Most people have an unconscious desire to be famous and popular, even if they do not admit it openly. So we have to understand that agenda we are going to deal with here in terms of shocking cultural black celebrity trends involve economic matters, controlled entertainment, mixed marriages as measures of success, sports celebrities, religious syncretism, and the conclusion. What do we do about it? You can see clearly here the issue of money and the synchronization of your belief system and the leaders marrying across their racial lines, marrying melanin recessive wives and the humans. Oma Bongo, melanin recessive wife. So due to this subconscious worship of media, crafted celebrities, it's easy to destroy any culture. Therefore, that's why it is shocking when you see what black celebrities do economically and in any other forums. How is culture created? Culture was created by leaders and is created by leaders who reward actions that leads to attention and punish such actions that diversify or divert from their purpose and their goal. That's why we said our culture comes from eons, thousands and thousands, perhaps billions of years before any other human being would walk on the earth. So that's how culture is created. And then when the leaders select those celebrities, the celebrities endorses using trustworthiness, their expertise and attractiveness is built by the media. Therefore, when you look at the black power in terms of purchase in the United States, it's about $1.98 trillion at the moment. But 1 out of every 10 businesses owned by black people, and 9 owned by Asians. 35 are owned by whites, and only 1 of the 35 are owned by black people. And 54 businesses are owned in the States here. So it is very, very clear that 1 out of 15 black men are incarcerated, and there are over 250,000 black on black homicides. So the leaders are creating a homicidal and imprisoning system as a culture through controlled entertainment, which goes through and which has been performed by Hollywood, where the film directors hold massive power through storytelling, entertainment, to build people's aspirations and fantasies and imaginations. Yet, who owns Hollywood? It is the Motion Picture Association of America. And the Motion Picture Association of America consists of just 6 members. Disney, which also owns 20th Century and Fox, Sony, Universal, Warner Brothers, Paramount, and Netflix. What influence could our celebrities have here when all the people that own these companies have their own agenda for their own races? So far, what we have seen is that our celebrities are in a shocking cultural and dangerous trend, and it is not getting better anytime soon. So everywhere you look, there are signs of the old slave plantation control in the movies and in the entertainment industry. You can read what Dr. Chris Wilson writes concerning racism, white supremacy, its function, and apartheid. For example, Boucher Wright hit these white men on the shore of Platinum. They took the show off the air. Black Hollywood has no power at all because we do not control the money and the finances. We do not control the machinery and the equipment and the research. We have no power. Mixed marriages are being used and have been used as a measure of success because of the new plantation or old plantation mentality. What Ipet Isutu says here is very, very shocking and disturbing. They say that melanin-dominant human beings create a health problem by cross-racial marriages because they become culturally misorientated by being flex African and anti-African. For example, in the field of entertainment, sports and included, Lena Horne married white, James Brown married white, Joe Edgar Rogers, a great historian, self-taught historian, married white. The boxer, one of the most earliest and powerful boxers, Jack Johnson, married white, loved white. The thinker, the writer, the researcher, the scientist, the philosopher, the Egyptologist, the man who built us up to understand the Hamid, Sheikh Diop, married white. Another sociologist and a thinker, wonderful personality, Frantz Fanon, married white. We have to read The Sex Imperative by Malim K.B. Baruti to understand this cultural misorientation and how Ipet Isut Papyri has dealt with it. Mixed marriages have been used as a measure of success. A form of plantation mentality, slave plantation mentality that continues to dominate our slave farm mentality today. All our celebrities are victims. But you can rescue your mind and start to think clearly by reading the books Black Hollywood, Civil Brand, $40 Million Slaves, Ain't All Good, the Black Anglo-Saxons, Uncle Tom's, Jim Brown's books, Sold Out, and Racing Back to Slavery, and many, many other books. You have to be a reader to educate yourself, because all our celebrities, all basketball players, great basketball players, have all sold out. They are no longer part of our race. Therefore, Ipetisuit looks at 7 factors that you must consider in your methodology of research and study and observation. How do you define anti-African or flex African entertainment, sports, etc.? How does entertainment, sports, etc. help African people worldwide? Who benefits from having African entertainment or sports? The history of African or flex African entertainment, sports. How to correct this anti-African or flex African behavior for the benefit of the African community worldwide. Gender mix and color pigmentation, mental disorder in entertainment, sports, etc. And the methodology used to formulate this, what Ipetisuit is showing and sharing. What we need to understand about sports is that all human sports entertainment, music and dance, at the end of the day, must pay unwavering homage, respect, and honor to our Creator, to our divinities and ancestors. Why? Because they gave us these and many, many, many other gifts. Despite the fact that the word sport now is being used, but it is our heritage that we gave to the world. Even Olympics, karate, judo, wrestling, athletics, and kung fu were invented by melanin-dominant human beings. Handball, javelin, boxing, high jump, fishing, gymnastics, marathon were all invented by melanin-dominant human beings and our ancestors, specifically in ancient Africa in Hamid. Therefore, the cultural as well as shocking celebrity trend today is to not know this origin or original history of the sports. Sports leagues and all franchises are simply transformed slave plantations that have now been globalized. See how smart these people are. It's a slave trade. That's why they buy and they sell players. And they continue to do that at $1 million, which of course they own the money and they control it. So it was only because of economics, which is the true reason why black people were brought into athletics and sports and other team and other leagues. In essence, blacks were hired for their services for whites to maximize their earning potential and profit. Slave system. Power is nothing without control. You see here Carl Lewis, Olympic track and field star, wearing stilettos shoes. What can he do? They tell him to do that. So while we lambast these stars and so-called celebrities as shocking cultural black celebrity trends, let us agree that as a whole, we are to blame. You and me, we are to blame because we are powerless. Since those who own the modern financial system own and control celebrities through the reward system of money, and with money is fame and the loss of your soul if you are not smart. If you oppose them, they will cancel you. There is what is known as cancel culture. And therefore you need to be connected to something of higher dimension or higher quality than money, fame, and celebrity status. You can see clearly that Tupac was dating Madonna in 1995. Serena Williams married to and had a child by a melanin recessive person. That is again cultural misorientation. So as long as we are divided and as long as we do not invent, as long as we not become our own saviors in terms of business entrepreneurship and forming our own sports leagues, we will fail. So what should you do? In your individual capacity, you must make the divinities your greatest celebrities, followed by your righteous ancestors. Our true heroes or true celebrities are our divinities, as well as our righteous ancestors. Because the duality of good, which is right, and the evil, which is wrong, which is his fate, are seen in terms of the desired harmony according to the motion and the principles of the cosmos and the universe where nature prevails. Ipeti Suit as well as Marifado seeks to follow this pattern, this Nigerian traditional moral ethics, and its members are required to follow the concepts of nature on a day-to-day basis. Because Mahati is called supreme good, and the African ethics is to live in harmony with nature by avoiding disturbance of the ecological balance, including your mental balance. Therefore, what do we do with our celebrities? Do we ignore them? No, not at all. But we do not hero worship them. We only worship Heru or Horus or Horesu, who is the greatest star and greatest celebrities of everybody you can think of in terms of activities on the earth. In conclusion, therefore, if you are interested in owning and receiving this PDF, Melanin Dominant Nigerian Entertainment Sports, having a mental health cultural misorientation plus nosology condition 9th edition, you can use this email ipetpotolo@gmail.com and ask them to send you this PDF. You can also contact us on join@marifado.com, and our mailing department will also redirect you to Ipeti Potolo email. May the gods appear. May they be your celebrities. May our culture withstand the thrust and the forces that are against it today. Amen. Till we meet again, this is Rabbi Hamaneja Topi, LM Tumizulu. Subscribe to our channel and let us walk this journey together. Amen. Amen.